All right, babes, we are back. We are horned up, and we are going deep. Deep! That was a long one. Has me bricked to high heaven, folks. You're going to see the table popping up.
Yeah, the computer's going to be bouncing. But, Dan, I got to take it a step further. And I'm sorry because, Sean, we haven't chatted yet. I don't know if you agree. Every Heated Rivalry fan out there, are you outside of your minds that you said I was going to be more heartbroken after Ep 4 than Ep 2? Did we even kiss into the two dudes just like banging whoever they want and like lashing out a little bit? Amazing episode. I have so much to say, but are you outside of your minds that you thought that was more sad than the episode 2 ending? We jump right into this, which became a funny recurring, like, have a good summer or like, don't work too hard or whatever. Like, that became a funny bit in this episode.
Yeah.
But I thought the didn't even kiss text was sent and left on read. And the first response was like, have a good summer. And I was like, bro, you need to fucking answer that. Jesus Christ. Dude, WDEK. And he goes, hags, dude. We didn't even kiss. How about a hags on your head? Fuck you. All right, that makes me feel better because I was shook about that.
This was hot stuff.
Getting more comfortable with each other for sure. And I did want to say too, Dan, I'm still going to call him Rosie.
You sounded like such an analyst.
Yeah, they're more comfortable. You can see the chemistry. The chemistry's building between these two.
The chemi is there. Yeah.
Yep. I'm still going to call him Rosie, even though we now have a Rose. But his summers look gas. Dude, I look at Shane Summers and I'm like, boo. Dude, Ilya's in his bag having the all-time summer. But so Dan, this was the text. She goes like, I'm going to win the cup again. Halsey says that, I think. And Rosie goes, the only cup is the one I'll take off you with my mouth.
Yep. That one was so good because I was like, what cup are we talking? Like, is he literally talking about his hockey jock?
Like that. I think so. I think he's literally going to peel it out of his jock strap.
Yeah.
I have a deeply growing obsession with Svetlana. She's it is becoming
unbelievable.
It is becoming a real problem for me moving forward. I'm not even like we're in deep seated celebrity crush situation, hall pass situation. It's I don't know what to do about it.
Montreal Metros. We can't get a single hotel room for your back-to-back
two-time Stanley Cup champ, multiple MVPs, dude. He's got a roommate.
But just another
hotel
moment
room
here.
jerk. Hotel room jerk, so authentic, by the way.
Yep, great joke.
For the non-hockey fans in the chat.
Yeah.
The hotel room jerk on the road for the boys is. Yeah. Shane goes, that's correct.
Shane's like, go fuck yourself, and he's like, I probably will, dude. We do it all over this hotel room.
Dan and I were watching this ep together, and I wrote down, where the fuck is Rosie's house? And then after like 2 minutes, Dan looks up at me and he goes, where is this house supposed to be? And I was like, dude, I said the same thing.
But so he gets to Ilya's house, and we get some tight sex here. Like,
yes.
that was, to me, Shane on top of Ilya, riding him, but presumably being the bottom in that situation.
Dude. Yes,
which was some power bottom stuff,
dude. So I had asked about missionary to the chat, and then they were like, "Yeah, of course you can do missionary." So when this cut to it, initially I saw Shane on top, and I was like, "Oh hell yes, dude, Shane doing missionary." And then closer examination, I was like, I think he actually is. I think that's cowgirl or cowboy. I think that's cowboy. I think he's
that was cowboy.
It was
frontal cowboy.
Frontal cowboy into missionary. The role was executed so nicely
that I was
so
like, dude, fucking hot.
I've made that transition, but never that smoothly. Like the cowboy into missionary, boom, like 180. That was expert level, dude. I gotta do some reps at that. You know the cliche narrative of like a dude has sex, like a dude comes and then immediately falls asleep. Because it's like, I had sex and bye. And in gay relationships, like just the idea of both of them passing out, like they both have sex, and then it's just like
a couple of the fellas just knocking out.
Yeah, it's like God, like those two just like snuggled in bed together. I was like, oh yeah, I guess both dudes would pass out. That's really funny.
These two wake up. Ilya goes, "I'm hungry." I believe Shane says, "For what?" Which was like, that's fucking
okay, Shane.
Cheeky
Okay, Shane.
Stuff.
Yep.
Ely goes for food first, and he goes, I'm going to go make a fucking tuna melt. Do you want one?
Could you believe that, dude?
Dude,
Bro, he had Grillo pickles out, Dan.
Will you stop jumping the gun and let me express my love here, you overeager son of a bitch? I'm trying to open up here. I'm not even giving tuna melt enough love yet, and you already got to the pickles? Fuck you. God. Premature ejaculator over here. Jesus.
Like, what they choose to make real is hilarious. Buffalo sucks in real life, but they could have easily picked a different city or been like, Buffalo's good. You know what? They were like, oh, Buffalo? Horrible. Trash team, trash city.
Just brutal.
Like, oh, my God. Svetlana, when Rosie brings her up, he says that her dad was a goalie, used to be a goalie on like the national team. Like, dude, is the Minister of Magic of Moscow the fucking Tretiak too? Dude, like, holy shit.
Does that not make perfect sense to you, dude? Putin's playing hockey out here? Like,
yes,
I think it makes total sense.
I typed in all caps, bro, if they have a threesome, I will literally pass out.
Oh, my God.
Because I was like, are they teeing up a Svet Rosie Halsey threesome? Dan, I will give this show every Emmy that has ever been made. I will track down old Emmys, take them from past winners, and give them to Heated Rivalry if I get a Svet Rosie Halsey threesome. Talk about not getting monetized, Sean. Where it's all over for us.
What is going on in Russia? That storyline is percolating in such an interesting way. And
cooler way than Shane's family. Shane's mom freaks me out. I don't like Shane's mom. Damn, I want Shane to learn Russian as like a romantic gesture, as like a Love Actually Portuguese romantic gesture. Yeah, like I was like, I need Shane in Russian class. And then when he comes back and he goes, is everything okay with your dad? I was like, did Shane learn Russian?
Oh my God.
I had the same reaction. I thought he might have learned Russian.
Like, holy
because
shit.
yeah.
Oh, the next scene is so electric, obviously. So we're gonna get to it, but you could feel it getting electric. You know, like I was like, oh, here we go. But I was like, I almost wanted Shane just to keep it nice there. Like, it was just like such a precious moment that they were snuggling. I was like, don't.
Oh, no, dude.
And then it just... I was like, dude, just hold him. Just hold him.
You have unintentionally revealed to us that you have a terrible sex life, dude. Like, it's just... fuck. You have a loveless and terrible.
Nice.
Yeah, dude. You just like to keep it nice and simple, apparently.
I just like to be held, dude. I just like to be held.
The emotional cuddle into emotional sex is fucking all time, and that is exactly where we go.
Taylor's old as time, Dan. Taylor's old as time. Yeah, this is next day, and it's game day. Yeah, they have a game today. Wow, dude.
Yeah,
that's freaky deaky, dude. You got morning skate.
Yeah.
And someone in the chat, please just go back, because I am curious about this. I want a tally of how many times Rosie has come and how many times Halsey has come in this season, because I don't think it's fair. And that's all I'm going to say.
Well,
I know I've been standing for Shane. I just
got
don't
a
think
lot
it's
of
fair. And I want someone to add it up.
I'm already making a timeline. Please don't make me make a tally for this, too.
A cum tally?
Yeah, get the cum tally, dude. Come on, Sean.
You know what, Chris, you can make a cum tally. That's fair.
Fair. Okay, I'll be on that. He just had the most awkward, uncomfortable convo with Rosie that Rosie had to have there, by the way, sitting on his couch with a belly button full of jizz, just sitting there trying, as Shane's like this, I'm leaving. And I'm like, dude, like, we gotta go. You're late for lunch.
Jesus Christ, Chris. Shane goes to the bar, orders a beer. He's clearly, he is dealing with a lot of stuff because it's in season. He just said, I don't drink during the season. He goes there and he immediately orders a beer. He's clearly just like, dude, I'm fucking stressed. Then he happens
was insane to me. After all these, like, I don't drink lines. He's like, oh,
what do you mean,
like,
dude?
So
He's stressed. Of anyone,
you're a liar.
Of anyone breaking down to pressure and drinking, you can understand that, Chris Powers.
He goes ginger ale. The guy goes no, and he goes beer, and I'm like, so you're a liar, dude. All right, but yeah, go on.
So
imagine if the parents are like, well, we knew you were gay, but you drink beer now.
We find out, guys, she gets kidnapped in the next X Squad movie. Don't tell. No one fucking tell.
Shane can keep a secret, babe. If anybody can keep a secret, it's Shane. Don't you fucking worry about it.
So we get full Shane having sex with Rose.
Yep. Gold star no more.
Right, Sean? In that moment, both of them locking eyes with the camera, I was sweating. And also, did you guys notice? Did you notice Rosie grabbing his own ass while jerking off?
Yeah.
I didn't.
Oh, dude, it was awesome.
Might have to throw that one in the rotation.
I thought he was going to slip. I thought he was going to slip a fidget. I thought he was. I was like,
Could have been, dude.
Here comes the claw, dude. Yeah. Here comes the claw. and then it didn't go in. But I was like, that's the day it's gonna happen. I meant to bring this up again. All he does is drink now. So
Dude, the only
he's
thing
off
that
the
matters to
rails.
me. The only thing that matters to me is protecting Shane's heart, and I will not accept this slander, dude. If you call him a liar,
He's a liar.
one more time,
He-
if you call him
Okay.
if you call him a liar with disdain one more time, we're gonna have a problem. Okay.
If we see him drink one more time though in Ep 5, then you have to rescind
Chris-
this. You know, in The Other Guys, when like Mark Wahlberg's character, they're like, yeah, you learned ballet just to like make fun of that kid. I was like, Shane, we are taking this way too far. Like he's gonna marry ScarJo, just to be like, see, Rosie, like I can be with girls. I'm like, dude, enough.
Yep,
dude,
that was
you
fucking
don't.
awesome.
And I even wrote down. I don't want to take the words out of your mouth, Dan, but I wrote down that if we all don't have the same horniest moment in this episode, we are watching this show incorrectly, because that was it. And I will even tell you this: right before that, it says. Shane goes, are you going to come for me, Rosenoff? And Rosie goes, fucking make me. And then it's Rosie spit. Like, it's not even like Shane spit into his own hand. Rosie spits into Shane's hand. Barbecue my baby backs, dude. I was like, well, Dan, I literally out loud to you went, oh my God. Out loud.
Yeah.
I was like,
I've never been more uncomfortable in my entire life than watching that scene with my brother, because it was fucking intense.
that had me screaming, dude. That was fucking incredible.
He just there's no hesitation, no what are you doing with your hand. It was just like, oh yeah, of course.
Yep. Yeah. Oh God, dude. That was the best scene. That was the best scene in the fucking show.